Hello Pisces, how are you? We're going to do a reading and it's going to be coming from the fairies, so from the fairy realm. So let's see what messages that they want to tell you, what guidance they provide for you for the upcoming weeks and the upcoming months ahead. So solace, return to nature, tree wisdom, natural remedies, flower essences. So it's going to be important starting this week and over the next few weeks to really be in your own space, to take that time to be in solace with yourself and to sort of figure out your needs and what you specifically need right now, and to retreat away from the world and possibly other individuals either in your life or in the world. And beauty's truth. Beauty, physical pleasure, sensuality. So here's definitely going to be important to pay attention to you and your needs and focus on yourself. And we are going to pull some tarot to dig a little deeper into this message to see what else the fairies have to say, what other advice they have for you. So the Hanged Fairy. So while you're going through this process of retreating and being alone and focusing on you and focusing on your needs, you are going to have sort of either a change in perspective, an awakening, something that you're going to realize either about yourself, possibly about people in your life, but whatever it is, it's going to propel you in a forward direction and a healing process. Four of Spring, and that is what is going to bring you into a happy place, into a place of celebration. Knight of Winter, and like, yep, in a forward direction, just like that. So it is going to be very important that you do whatever you need to do to be alone for this period of time, Three of Winter, and to break away from individuals, from other people in your life, and to focus on what you specifically need. And when you do that, that's where the change is going to come in, where you're going to recognize the people in your life who may have not been as supportive as you originally thought or originally needed, or maybe you just told yourself that they were because you didn't want to break friendships with people who you possibly knew for a long, long time. It's really hard to cut people out of your life, but you're going to realize by taking a step back, you're going to realize who in your life is responsible. And oh, there goes another one. So Ace of Autumn came out next. So you're going to be able to recognize who in your life that you may or may not want to continue being friends with, being partners with, because of how they behave, because of what they did to you. And oh, there goes another one. Okay, and this one was, the Fool. So pulling you in that new direction, pulling you forward so you can move in this new direction right here. So, and then that's what's going to bring you into that happy place, into that place of celebration. Because you're going to get a realization here. Four of Autumn right here. Yeah, so someone has definitely made you feel like you had to fight for what's yours, that you had to protect what's yours, but no more. No more. The retreat, the solace is going to help you realize and help you awaken and realize what it is that you need to recover. And then the Herald of Summer. So Page of Summer is next. So there's definitely some new beginnings happening here. So when this happens, which is going to be really soon, so as soon as you retreat and you contemplate and you give yourself time for that reflection, things are going to flip. Things are going to flip, and you're going to be able to see and realize, so you can get to this place. And having that time alone and away is going to help you get there, without having everybody, whispering in your ear, giving you directions, really focusing, being on your own, and disconnecting. And then the Emperor over here. And that's where you're going to get your power back. And the Fairy Bride, yes, exactly. And that is exactly what's going to give you your power. So solace is going to be very, very, very important as you move forward and as you go into the age of Aquarius here and throughout the spring and into the beginning of summer. And let's see. 7 of Winter here. Yeah, so there's going to be no more need to feel like that. To feel like you need to sneak around to protect what's yours. And that's what's going to... And realizing it and realizing the people who make you feel that way is what's going to bring you into this happy place. Into this celebratory mode here by changing your perspective, and it's all going to propel, and you're going to be strong and confident, and you're going to be able to get back on top. But you need that time alone, whatever it takes. And who even people who you think you can trust, even people who you confide in, people who you think are your friends and very well maybe your friends, it's just time to not even speak to anybody. Just retreat and focus on you, focus on your needs, reflect on what's happened and really what it is, and the people in your life who have hurt you, who have made you feel these certain ways, who have made you feel betrayed, who have made you feel like you needed to protect what's yours, who made you feel like you had to sneak around. Or maybe even people who have been sneaking around your back, and now you're just being able to realize that for whatever reason. This may even be somebody who you realize has betrayed you in a cheating way. So someone who has possibly cheated on you, or maybe you cheated on somebody. But it's about focusing on you and focusing on your needs and who you want in your life and who you don't want in your life, so you can move forward. Yeah, 10 of Winter. So something has definitely, made you feel this way. Someone in your life has made you feel afraid, like you couldn't trust them, like you had to sneak around in order to move forward. But being able to retreat and having this change, so this flip around, is what's going to help you to get to this place that you need to get to. Just by realizing who it is. And I'm feeling like this person is wearing a mask. Like it's hard to see, and maybe you're not even aware of it. It's like a person, Ace of Spring here, a person who's been in your life wearing a mask, and you're now, by retreating, are going to be able to see their true colors. And maybe people have warned you about them, maybe not, but you're going to be able to see past those rose-colored glasses. And you're going to be able to see them for who they truly are. But they may already have been in your life, and maybe you're just not recognizing who that person really is, whether or not people have warned you about that person. Maybe you didn't believe them, or maybe you did, but there's definitely something here that's clouding your vision of this person for some of you. Not all of you recognize right away who it is. But that quiet time, that solace time, where you focus on yourself and what you need, that is where you are going to be able to realize who it is, if you don't know already, but you're going to be able to recognize who it is in your life who is causing you to have felt this way. And it's caused you to make these types of decisions in the past. And this is what's going to flip your perspective. So you're going to be able to take the actions that you need to deal with whoever in your life or whomever in your life is causing you to feel this way. So you can get to this place, so you can get to the happy place and be able to be strong and be able to do what you need to do so you can move on. So you can move out of this mess right here and feeling like this. And you can charge forward, like with these two cards here. With the Fool and with the Knight of Winter right here. So you can really just charge in this forward direction that the fairies are pulling you. And having this right here, having this change with the Hanged Fairy, this is your turning point. This is what is going to propel you forward, is when you make that realization to go forward. And right here, this is where you're strong. These are your strengths, where you're going to be able to do what you need to do once you have that awakening by all of the people or person, depending on your situation, but depending on the people who made you feel these ways right here, who made you feel like you had to protect what's yours, who maybe even snuck around behind your back and you're not even aware of it, or maybe you felt you needed to sneak behind their back because of certain things. And I'm kind of getting both of these, where it's like, like backstabbing, where people have been sneaking around behind your back and you may have suspected it. You may have thought about that, maybe that was going on, but you're going to now realize, and it's all going to become very, very, very clear to you about what their actions of either this person or these persons have done to create your current environment, or how you're feeling in your energy in your current environment. But moving through that and having that realization, that change, is what is going to propel you forward and what is going to bring you to this place of peace and happiness. So it's definitely very important for you right now that you do retreat, and that you do pay attention to your specific needs. I wish you the best of luck as you go through this experience, and I hope you join me for another reading very soon. Take care.